Greetings, friends. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Christina. If you're coming back and if you've already seen me, hello, what's up, welcome. So happy to welcome you to another one of my videos, you guys. Today we are talking about things my mom taught me that every woman should know. Now, if you know my mom in real life, you are the luckiest person because she is such a cool mom that when I want to look cute, I have to go into her closet and borrow her clothes. Also, when my friends come over, they talk to my mom more than they talk to me because she's that cool. I will hopefully get her in on one of these videos sometime so you guys can meet her too, but she's probably gonna be all like camera shy, so I have to go like undercover. But anyways, today I am going to be sharing tips that my mom taught me growing up that literally 16 years of school never taught me, that in the professional workforce, things I never learned, things I didn't even learn off of social media. These are tips that she taught me to help me become a young, proper lady. Now, do I follow these tips 100% of the time? No, I don't. But do I hear from her if I don't follow them? Yes, I do, because she wants her girls to be elegant, to be classy, to be feminine. If you are a tomboy, this video may not be for you. Just a heads up. I am so excited to get into this video because honestly, I thought everybody knew these things. I really did. I was like, you know, everybody knows about this one rule or this other rule. Apparently not, because I would see my friends or like people out in public and I'm like, sister, it's January 13th and you are wearing white pants. But anyways, let's get into it. Look, I'm gonna be moving around while I record just because I know you guys don't want to stare at the same background the entire video. Now, one of the first tips that my mom taught me was no white after Labor Day and before Memorial Day. Now, I know this does not apply to every article of clothing. This does not apply to blouses and dress shirts because those are timeless. You can wear those anytime. Articles of clothing such as like white dresses, white skirts, white pants, those are not to be worn in the fall and winter, and honestly, even early spring. Those are very much summer clothes and should be worn in the summertime. While this is like one of the rules, I will say there are many exceptions to this rule. Like for example, there are articles of clothing that are off-white, that are specifically off-white, ivory, things that are made for the winter. I will show you an example. This is beige. This isn't white, but it's like almost an ivory beige, and it's just a sweater dress. You're gonna see the sweater dress later on in the video. I just wanna show you guys an example with it. But something like this with its super sweater-like warm fabric is clearly for winter time. Things that are off-white specifically for winter are like sweaters, cardigans, like what I'm wearing now. This is clearly like based off of the fabric, based off of the color, it's off-white, so it can be worn in the wintertime. But clothing such as like white shirts, like I said, they're okay, but white linen is very much a summer fabric. If you don't really know like the difference between summer and winter fabrics, absolutely Google them. I did not have time to do research before I started this video, but I do know that white linen is very much like a summer look, like late spring, maybe even early fall, but beyond that, linen and white should not be worn, especially pants. White pants, like even beige pants, light colored pants, just shouldn't be worn unless they're specifically like office style or the fabric is for winter. There is another item that I just recently learned about, and it is white purses. So I looked into this because there's a lot of disagreements about whether or not you can wear white purses in the wintertime, and the kind of like what I've been researching, I asked my mom, and things that she also told me is that white purses should not be worn in the wintertime unless they're off-white and unless they're styled correctly. White purses such as these are very clearly summer. And if you don't exactly know, oh hey, like is this purse okay for summer, for fall, look at like a popular website. For example, look up Prada, Chanel, like those luxury brands, and look to see when the bag was released. If it's released like in the fall time, then it's more likely a fall time bag. If it's released in the spring and summer, it's a spring and summer bag, and you should stick to those seasons when you wear those articles. For step number 2, we move this party into the laundry room, okay? And there's people downstairs, so if I'm talking quietly, that's why. The 2 best friends that every single female should have are the following: a lint roller and a steamer or an iron. You can make any look elevated and elegant and classy just by having it ironed and by lint rolling it. Believe me, you guys, it makes such a big difference when you see a dress that's ironed versus a dress that's clearly not ironed. Do you ever go online and shop for a dress and you're like, this is so beautiful, on the picture, on the model, it looks fantastic. You order it, it comes in, and you're like, wait a minute, there's something off about it. Like, it doesn't look as elegant and beautiful. What is it about this dress? Could be the quality, but also you're looking at it not ironed, especially if it's silk, satin, anything that very easily gets creased. You do not need to be shopping at the most high-end boutiques to have great quality clothing, to always look put together, to always look cared for. All you need is to make sure that you use a lint roller before you leave the house, like black stuff, especially black pants, black blouses, anything black coats, or maybe even like a peacoat if you have a lighter one. Take anything extra off, ask your husband or your friend or your sibling to do your back, and steam your clothes. Like, this is the one thing, my sisters watching this will agree. Anytime we're in public, my mom will see us not have an ironed dress or something, and she will always tell us, iron your dress or steam your dress. It looks very ladylike. You look completely put together right away just by this simple trick. We should play guess the location in this video. Guess where I am, you guys, because it is not my closet. I'm so sorry, Mom, if you're watching this. I promise I won't film anything bad here, okay? There's nothing messy, I promise. It looks very clean. The third style tip that my mom taught me, and I actually don't know if my mom taught me this one, but I heard it from somewhere. If you are wearing anything that's a high neck, turtleneck, anything along those lines, put your hair up. So high neck, hair up. I remember I wore this one outfit on Sunday a few weeks ago, and the entire time I was looking at myself and I'm like, there is something off about this look. Love the dress. It was a sweater dress I showed you guys earlier. I'll show you an example again. I was like, what is it about this dress that just looks off? Like, it's not the color, it matches my skin tone, it's fine. Like, my hair is white, my skin was tan, I made sure to tan before that. And now I look back at pictures and I realize it was because my hair was down. It was just not cute. It just something looked like it was off. I will show you an example here. Now on your guys' left side, this is me with my hair down and with my turtleneck. On the picture to the right of you is when I have my hair up. It's such a difference. I don't even know what it is, but it just looks so much better. And this applies to basically everybody unless you are naturally tall and you naturally have like a long neck. I'm short, I have like a really small neck. So this definitely applies to me. I need to have my hair up. This could be a style tip that you guys can try out. Let me know what your thoughts on this one, because this one is very much like, it varies from person to person. Style tip number 4. If you are one of those people who do not like to maintain your nails very often, if you're not okay with repainting them every few days, stick to nude colors like this. Either like this or a light pink or even a light brown or something that's more nude color, so if it grows out or if it starts to chip away, it's not noticeable. The reason I say that is because you could be the most put together person in the room. You could have your entire look together, your entire fit, you would just look incredible. But if you are wearing dark nail polish and it's chipping and you don't maintain it, you don't stay on top of it, it could completely ruin your whole look. So if you're one of those people, stay away from darker colors like these, for example. This is like a hot pink. If it starts to peel, there's a really big contrast between your nails and the nail polish color, and you do not want that to show because it could look really messy and cluttered and just make you look sloppy. I'm just taking you guys around on a field trip of my parents' house. You're welcome, but look at their shower. Actually, no, I can't show you guys. It's not done yet, but it's so nice. They have like one of those waterfall showers. Actually, I'll show you. Look at that beauty. It is a game changer. Incredible. And the handle is like right here, which I think is so funny because the other one is right there. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, this next tip is very much common sense, and I am fully aware that you guys can see me in the mirror behind, which is fine because then you can see yourselves. Hello YouTube. The next tip is that you do not need the most high-end clothes to look put together. All you need is to make sure that your clothes is cleaned, that your clothes is ironed, and that you yourself are clean. This kind of relates to our previous point. You can honestly be completely put together. You can even have your nails done, the nicest outfit, your makeup is done, but if one thing is off, it will ruin your entire look. And in this case, for example, if you have like greasy hair or unkempt hair, or you didn't put dry shampoo in it, one tiny thing like that will take the attention away from everything else. So just as a good rule of thumb, make sure that your hair is clean when you go out, your clothes is ironed, you don't need an expensive wardrobe. You could shop at H&M and Zara, Macy's on sale items or whatever, and you could look put together, you could look very expensive just by taking care of your appearance. Don't buy something just because it's on sale. Now, to be honest with you, this tip is actually one that took me a very long time to learn and learn why not to buy stuff that's on sale. There are products that you can buy, especially end of season. Like if you're like, oh, I want to buy a coat for next winter, go ahead, shop the clearance section, shop the sale items, but don't buy something just because it's on sale. Now, a good rule of thumb is to look at the price and decide for yourself, would you pay for this article of clothing or whatever it is if it was full price? If the answer is no, then you're probably just trying to buy it because it's on sale and because you think that you're getting a great deal. Now, a lot of stores are really good at this. They put their markdowns and they lower their prices and make sure that you can see that, oh, you're saving all of this money. You're like, I've got to buy it. And honestly, the clothes that I bought on sale are those that are in the back of my closet that I never wear. So honestly, unless it's like something that you've been looking at, just be very careful in the sale items. Lately, especially the older I get, I actually just buy things full price because it means they're in season, they've got good reviews. Definitely double check those things. There are a lot of awesome items that you can find on sale, but don't buy something if you didn't plan ahead for it just because you see it's a few dollars cheaper. No florals in the winter or fall. Do flowers grow outside? I mean, I'm not talking about like Florida, I'm talking about like Washington, Pacific Northwest. Flowers do not grow outside in these months. So do not wear florals, summer dresses, floral patterns. They are not a good look for the fall and the winter. This is definitely something my mom taught me and I'm really grateful for. So dresses such as these are a big no-no. Definitely not winter and fall clothes. They will make you look out of place, they will look tacky, and just not super cute. And that is not the look you are going for. If you find like a floral dress that looks like this, it has dark floral designs incorporated into it. It specifically uses the winter and fall colors. That is a different story. These are specifically articles of clothing that are made for fall and winter months. Yes, they do have some florals, but they are not summery, they're not bright, they're not light. They match the season that you wear them in. Now, the last and the final tip that my mom taught me is that if you go out in the fall and winter and even early spring to formal gatherings, it's winter time, and if you wear a shorter, like a skirt, a dress, anything that will show your legs, wear tights. It's very elegant, it's very classy, it looks beautiful, and this is more of like a suggestion because I definitely don't do this all the time. I will go to church and I just don't really like tights unless I like forgot to tan the day before or didn't shave in like a week. But in general, tights or pantyhose, they make your outfit look very elegant, very put together. They're just a beautiful look. And especially if you're going out to like a fancy dinner or a gala, if you're one of those really cool people who get invited to galas or dances and your legs are shown, definitely wear pantyhose. There's something about them that just looks so beautiful, so elegant, so proper. It is definitely, like I said, it's definitely a suggestion, but it elevates your look. It makes you look so Princess Diana. By the way, all the royals are required to wear pantyhose all the time. I heard that in a documentary somewhere. I for sure think that's real.
Okay guys, I just looked this up and it's actually not true. It's not a requirement.
Because I've never seen like Kate Middleton or even Meghan Markle when she was still one of the royals. I've never seen her without pantyhose. And that is it for this video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed these tips that my mom taught me that I feel like every single woman should know and, look into. If there's anything that you want to add on, definitely let me know below. Or if for some reason you're like, Christina, give us more tips. What else did your mom teach you? Because I can write a book about the stuff she taught me, about things that I even learned from her without her even saying anything. And I think these are such awesome tips, especially if you really want to grow as a female, like if you want to just be more feminine, if you want to look put together. These are great tips. My mom is a genius. She should honestly write a book or like launch online courses or something. But these tips I found are very useful. Definitely make me feel and look put together, and advice that I am so happy to share with you guys. And also for my next video, I want to do a Q&A. So if you have any questions for me, like if you want to know anything like about Alaska, if you want to know anything about my dog, or just any other, like if you want any tips, I don't know, about being married, anything along those lines, let me know in the comments below. I'm going to post a Q&A also on Instagram, so you can ask me on there as well, and I will go through them for next week's video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. It really helps support my channel, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!